All right, welcome everybody to the big day of tennis that's happening today. There's so much going on. It's so busy. Eala's match is should be starting pretty shortly, but we're watching Jannik Sinner as well. His match is just about to begin. Also, Rune is playing right now, or is about to start, so we'll keep an eye on him as well. Looks like Brisbane are going to beat Geelong, which is great because I put money on Brisbane. So that's great. Yeah. And Demonor's playing as well at the moment. So it's all happening. Also, the grand final seems pretty boring, so I'm glad I didn't miss it. Well, the fourth quarter seems pretty boring, so I'm glad I didn't feel like I missed anything today. If I went to a party, I wouldn't be there. All right. Let's see if Jannik Sinner versus Atmane. Rematch of the Cincinnati semis when Atmane went on a run. And Sinner looked really good in his first round, so let's see how he goes here. But, yeah, Rune's playing Quinn. Kostruk's coming up as well. By the way, Joint beat Schneider in straight sets very convincingly, which is great for Australian tennis. And Eala is taking on Lulu Sun. Please call the organisers and tell them to hurry up. I'm getting sleepy. Hey, why don't you stop being a Karen to me and be a Karen to them? Why are you coming at me for? I don't work for the companies. You got to call them yourself. You're a big boy. You can do it yourself. Pick up the phone. You can do this. You remember we practiced. You can press the buttons and make a call yourself. It's okay. We all believe in you. You can do it. All right. Lefty, by the way, is Atmane. He is a lefty. So let's see if he can trouble Sinner at all. And it looks like Talia Gibson is going to make the final and play the winner of Sun or Eala. So the top three seeds of the tournament doing well. But let's see. Let's see. Do you think Atmane will be able to take a set off Sinner? Probably not. Also, we've got Alcaraz coming up in a little bit as well. So, another player to juggle in this day of madness. Osaka's playing later as well. We probably won't watch her, but we'll keep an eye on her either way. And, yeah. And go from there. I think this will be a close match. Sun the favorite. Yeah, they have played once before. They played back in Wimbledon last year where Sun got the win in straight sets, but Eala is obviously a much better player than she was. So Sun's kind of dropped down from when they played first. So this will be an interesting clash and a perfect time for them to play. All right, here we go, though. Sinner is going to begin. He is going to start. And then we will see how the world number 2 looks. But I would be very surprised if Atmane was to get a set off Sinner. That would be very surprising. Also, Gibson just got broken. Okay. Towson's losing. Yep. Eala's playing a 125. Alex for the win. Yeah, this is definitely I would say, a toughest match. Toughest opponent since the US Open, I think. I know she lost to Chen but we watched that match and she looked very, very tired. But yeah, Sun is definitely a big step up in opponent than she's played for the most part of the last couple of weeks. So this is probably the toughest opponent since maybe Bookshire at the US, or Towson at the US. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. And yeah, Jannik Sinner's wearing the sleeve. I don't know if there's anything to that or if it's just because he likes to wear it, but yeah, Jannik Sinner's got the sleeve on his arm as well. So we will keep an eye on that as well. All right, Atmane to serve. He was fun to watch when they played last time at Cincinnati. So let's see if Atmane is going to make it interesting in Beijing. Good start, good serve. Eala's coming on straight after the match that's going on at the moment. The reason why it's been delayed, Eala's match, so long is because the match before it has been 3 sets, but the match before that was also a long straight set. So yeah, Eala's match was supposed to start maybe 2 hours ago, but because of matches beforehand being long, it just gets pushed back. That's just how tennis works. There's no set time. It says 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. That's a suggestion. It's not a promise. So yeah, tennis doesn't have a time. They just kind of go, oh yeah, we'll play when we're ready. There's no set time. You can't, unless you're the first match on the day or the night session. It's very random. It's never on time. It's always late. 30 love Atmane as he hits a forehand to the forehand to Sinner. Sinner goes down the line. Atmane's got it. Straight to Sinner. Volley from Atmane. Sinner with a pass. Atmane with a volley. Goes long. 30-15. 30-15 Atmane. Volley chat. Moving stuff around my house is so refreshing. Wow. Brisbane are up by 58 points in the grand final. They have run away with it. I love it. Back-to-back championships for Brisbane. That's awesome. 30-15. Backhand return. And the forehand of Atmane. Backhand from Sinner into the backhand of Atmane. And Sinner with the forehand again to the forehand of Atmane. And Atmane hits a winner. All right. No, he didn't. He hit it wide. My bad. 30-all. Just missed. 30-all. Can Sun make it interesting? Yeah, Sun Eala is like a 50-50. Sun is very dangerous. Yeah. All right, 40-30 Atmane. Atmane to take the first game of the match. Yeah, Joanne, that's fair enough. That happens. I understand that. 40-30 as Atmane serves again. And the return goes to the forehand of Atmane. Forehand from Sinner. Into the backhand of Atmane. Sliced into the forehand of Sinner. Atmane with a forehand again. Into the backhand of Sinner. The forehand of Atmane. Sinner forehand again to the forehand of Atmane. And Atmane in the net. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. Gibson serving for the match against Ma. So we can start watching Eala pretty soon. All right, deuce. Atmane serves. The back into Sinner. Return goes long, and it's advantage Atmane. Let's watch Jessica Pegula's match. Well, you can go do that for sure. Have fun. Enjoy that. Runa already breaks, by the way. He's up 1 love. All right, slice. Nope. It's a fault from Atmane. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Sinner. Return the forehand of Atmane. Sinner with the forehand to the backhand of Atmane. Into the forehand of Sinner. Atmane backhand again. Into the forehand of Sinner as Atmane forehand to the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Atmane, and Atmane hits a long, and we get to deuce. So yeah, Towson's losing. Demonor's in a dogfight. A lot of doubles is happening as well. Oh. All right, deuce. Atmane serves again. A fault. Second serve. And then we've got the stream for this. Yeah, go to Tennis TV. Tennis TV. You can watch Sinner versus Atmane on Tennis TV. As the return goes down the line of the forehand of Atmane. Forehand from Sinner. Goes long, and it's advantage Atmane. Advantage Atmane. All right, Atmane to get the first game of the match. And Sinner hits a return, and it's too good. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Yep, joint beat Schneider. That is correct. All right, Atmane with a fault second serve. By the way, Gibson's about to get broken. Oh, God. This is why we don't watch Aussies. All right, forehand to the back and Sinner. Forehand from Atmane. Again, the back and Sinner. There's Atmane slice. Into the forehand of Sinner. Again, the back of Atmane. And Sinner again to the back end of Atmane. And Sinner with a slice on the stretch. Atmane on the attack. Hits a forehand winner. And it's advantage Atmane to get the first game of this match. Advantage Atmane. Serves an ace down the tee. Jeez. Forgot how he's got a massive serve, Atmane. It's that Kyrgios like sneaky serve where the ball toss is really low and it's hard to read. Very dangerous serve, Atmane. All right, first game, 7 minutes. All right. No more Swiatek here. She won. She won like a couple hours ago. She won already. All right. Sinner to serve. Sinner to serve. In the back end of Atmane as we get a forehand from Sinner. Atmane down the line long. And it's 15 love. All right, 15 love. Sinner serves again. Into the back end of Atmane. Forehand from Sinner. There's Atmane forehand to the net. And it's 30 love. All right, 30 love. As that goes out by Sinner on the forehand, 30-15. $30-15 Sinner. Rune is playing really well. Yeah, he's playing too well because if he finishes quickly, then we can't watch Alcaraz. So that's he needs to relax. 40-15 Sinner. No, 40-15. As Atmane hits it out on the return, it's 1-1. And Eala's coming on after this Gibson-Ma match, which is going way longer than I expected. At least it was 5-1 when we went live, so I thought Gibson was going to get it done. But now she's about to go to 5-all, so... But yeah, so yeah, Eala's playing against Sun, which is she's also a lefty as well, so that would be interesting to see a lefty versus lefty. All right, 15-all. As Atmane too strong, 30-15. $30-15. To the backhand drop shot there from Sinner, but Atmane's got it with the forehand. Sinner with the backhand down the line's a winner. 30-all. 30-all. $30-all. As Atmane serves again. As we get a backhand into the forehand of Sinner. Atmane backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Atmane. As Sinner with a backhand again to the backhand of Atmane. Into the forehand of Sinner as Atmane forehand goes wide. Breakpoint Sinner, 30-40. $30-40. All right, 30-40. Breakpoint Sinner. And the return goes to forehand of Atmane. Sinner again to the back of Atmane. As Sinner forehand again to the slice of Atmane. Sinner comes in with a volley. And it's a winner. Sinner breaks. 2-1. Sinner breaks 2-1. Okay. 2-1. Sinner with the break. We're still just waiting for Eala to arrive. Gibson and Ma are still going at it. All right. Sinner 2-1. All right. 2-1 Jannik Sinner. Gibson doesn't seem to be in any hurry to win a match. I know. It's taking a while, but it's also... She was up 5-1. De Minaur wins, though, so that's good. But yeah, Gibson was up 5-1 in the third set as well. All right, 2-1 Sinner with a break. As the return goes into the backhand of Sinner. Forehand now from Atmane to the forehand of Sinner. Again, the forehand of Atmane. Sinner backhand. Into the backhand of Atmane. As Sinner with a forehand. Atmane runs around into the forehand to the backhand of Sinner. Now Atmane doing a lot more running. Backhand from Sinner again. The forehand of Atmane who slaps it long. 15 love. $15 love. All right. Serve again from Sinner. As he has another good serve. 30 love. $30 love. Oh, so Alcaraz is playing tomorrow night. If he wins today. Cool. All right, 30-15. All right, 30-15. Sin up. As the return goes in the Sinner forehand. Sinner with a drop shot goes wide. 30 all. 30 all. Ma's going to serve for the match against Gibson. 30 all. Serving to the forehand of Atmane. Atmane in the net. 40-30. Sinner serves again to get a 3-1. Sinner serves again. As Atmane returns into the forehand of Sinner. Atmane backhand. Into the forehand of Sinner as Atmane slice. Goes again to the forehand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Atmane on the stretch. Sinner with a drop shot. In the net again. That's 2 drop shots from Sinner. Now, I know we talked about this the last match, that he was thinking of mixing things up. That is definitely what he's doing here. Now, he doesn't have to play like this against Atmane to win. He can probably play his normal game and win easily. But when he's, well, not easily, but win, you know. But when he's playing against guys that he maybe can feel like he can try and do some things like this, he will try. And he's been, 2 drop shots that have not worked. But that's definitely something that he's practicing for if he has to play Alcaraz later in the year. So that's definitely a noticeable tactical, I guess, experiment that he's trying in this match. Is some drop shots to try and, again, bring that, make his game a little less predictable. Here's another drop shot. This one goes in. And then Atmane comes to the net, and Sinner puts it long. So 3 unsuccessful drop shot points from Sinner. Advantage Atmane. But he is definitely practicing drop shots today, is Jannik Sinner. These drop shots are definitely something that he is trying to use, or trying to incorporate today to, I guess, to add to his game in the future. All right, advantage Atmane. Sinner serves that wide, but the fault second serve. So yeah, a lot of drop shots from Sinner already. As Atmane returns the back into Sinner. Slice from Atmane. Sinner comes in there with a volley. Atmane with a pass. In the net. Ooh. Sinner got lucky and it's back to deuce. All right. Also, match point for Ma. To take the win from 1-5 down to win 5 in a row. So 6 in a row. I can count. All right. Deuce. Sinner tries to keep this break. Forehand to backhand rally from Atmane into the forehand of Sinner. Again, the forehand of Atmane. He ran around a backhand. Didn't work successfully, but he stays in the rally anyway. As Sinner forehand again to the backhand of Atmane on the stretch. Sinner. Drop shot in the net again. I'll tell you this. He should stop doing this. Don't do it today. It's not working. 4 drop shot, or 3 errors and 4 points lost from a drop shot so far. Look, good effort. Maybe just not try and do that today. It's just not working today. That's okay. All right, serving to the backhand of Atmane is an ace. Okay. Sinner survives. back to deuce. But man, so many drop shot errors from Sinner already. You just think, is he going to keep doing this strategy, or is it worth doing? At least not today. All right, Sinner serves again. Serve and volley from Sinner. Okay, but it was a fault. Second serve. This is what he meant by even losing some matches after US Open. Yeah, but that's just a stupid strategy. What, so he's going to be too stubborn to not... what, he'd rather try hitting drop shots and lose than try and... rather drop shot and lose than win? 1,000 losers? Yep. All right. Sinner serves again. I don't think Sinner should be drop shotting and losing. If it's not working, just play your normal game and it's going to be good enough to beat Atmane. His normal game is good enough to beat everybody else except for Alcaraz. So just play that if the drop shot strat isn't working. There's no point in messing about with drop shots. Especially, this early on, it's probably not terrible because if he does go down a break or did go down a break, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but he could recover. But Ma wins, by the way. She wins 6 games in a row to make the final. And she'll play the winner of the next match. So, Gibson. That hurts. All right. Sinner. To get the 3-1. Another drop shot. Oh, it's so bad. He hits a backhand winner, though. That's lucky. Sinner's drop shots are just Atmane's... So, Sinner's hit 5 drop shots in the last little bit. 3 have been errors. 2 Atmane's got to them. And he's won 1 out of the 5 points that recently. He might have hit drop shots in the first game. I can't remember. But he's hit 5 drop shots recently. 3 errors. And both other 2 that Atmane got to easily. So... And he got away with that last point because Atmane came to the net and hit it straight to him. But... Look, he's trying... Look. Why not try... Well, this is what I'm thinking. This is... As long as he wins, it doesn't matter if he's trying other things. As long as he wins. And I guess the strategy would be, hey, let's try some drop shots. Let's try some other strats. Mainly the drop shot strategy and the serve and volley seem to be the 2 things that he's going to try today. And if it doesn't work, then we can go back to the normal game. And he's up 3-1. Not because it's working, but it's not causing him to lose yet, I guess. So, yeah. If he starts to go down and lose, then definitely ditch the strategy, right? But it's not costing him anything right now. So I guess keep doing it. Keep practicing it. Is it successful though? No. Is it the reason why he's winning? No. But keep trying it, I guess, unless it becomes a problem. As soon as he starts to make lose games and start to go down, that's when you got to go, no, stop practicing. We need to play properly. But he's not losing, so yeah. All right, 3-2. Sinner with the break. Atmane holds. Now Eala's coming on any moment, so we'll watch Eala take on Sun, which is a very interesting matchup. Winner to play Ma in the final, who just beat Gibson. That's what I mean. It's not like he has never dropped shot before. Yeah, he can drop shot, but it's just these drop shots today are not it. But that's why he's practicing. That's what he's practicing for, because these drop shots are not as good as they could be. So that's why he's he's using this match so far to practice the shots. And until something, until he starts to go down, lose, or something bad starts to happen, then why not practice? Unless he starts losing and then just go, well, we're not going to do that anymore. Okay. All right. Atmane is talking with the umpire. And Eala are about to jump out on court so we can watch her take on Sun. And we've also got Alcaraz coming up after Runa. All right. 3-2 Sinner. Yeah, Alcaraz is playing after Runa. As we're going to return now from Atmane into the 4 to Sinner. Atmane backhand slice. Goes wide. It's 15 love. Love. Serve again from Sinner. As that goes the net by Atmane. It's 30 love. Love. Any news on Alcaraz? He's got his ankle wrapped up, but that's no surprise. So he's definitely not feeling great, but we'll see how he moves today. Bergs is going to make him work, so it's not going to be it shouldn't be an easy match there for Alcaraz, but we'll see. We'll see how he moves around the court, because he was looking a little sore the other day when he did first roll his ankle. 40 love Sinner. As a backhand return goes into the volley of Sinner. Too good. And that's serve and volley. So serve and volleys, drop shots. Those are the two strategies so far that Sinner is trying to implement into his game. Those are the two big strategies. Those are definitely two of the things that he doesn't usually do, that he's trying to add to his game. So then when he plays the best player on the planet, Carlos Alcaraz, he can maybe surprise him a little bit, 4-2. Sinner. Ooh. 15 love. Good serving from Atmane. And Eala's match should be getting started any moment. Atmane serves. Fault. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Atmane. Forehand for Sinner. Into the forehand of Atmane. A Sinner down the middle. Atmane with a forehand again. Goes long, and it's 15-all. 15 each. $15 all. As that man comes to the net and puts away the smash, 30-15. $30-15. $30-15. Man with some good serving. 40-15. $40-15. And that man holds. All right, 4-3. Sinner with a break. 4-3. All right, how we doing, chat? What's going on? Don't forget to like the video as well if you haven't already. And subscribe as well. Think of this as a practice session. He'll still win, probably with 1,000 errors, but it's better to practice hot than cold. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. And if things start to go horribly wrong, he will go back to what he can do best and not take those risks of trying something different. But, and I agree with that. I think that's a good idea. I think practicing the shots that you feel will, add to your game and make you less predictable, in his opinion, because I don't think Sinner's predictable. Only one guy can figure out Sinner consistently, and that's Alcaraz, right? It's why not, right? If not now, then when, right? You're playing a qualifier in a second round match, a guy you've beaten already, on a hard court recently. Why not do it now? You can't. I wouldn't be doing this against Alcaraz, practicing against him, right? You do it. You got to do it in a match situation. So. And he's not going to get better if he doesn't do it. So it might not be natural for him, and he might not look like he hasn't looked great hitting the drop shots yet. But how else is he going to get better if he doesn't try and do them? All right, Sinner with a break, 4-3. As he hits a good serve, and it was another serve and volley from Sinner. 15 love. Love. All right. As Atman puts a forehand down the line in the net, it's 30 love. Serve again. Sinner hits a forehand in the net, and it's 30-15. $30-15. $30-15. Eala and Son are about to come out on court, by the way, so I know it's taken a lot longer than expected. It was supposed to start an hour ago. Well, 2 hours ago, really. But because of the match beforehand, it just took a little longer to get things going. 30-0. Sinner try and keep this break. $30-0. Yeah, I was going to serve first, by the way. Sinner hits the backhand to the forehand of Atmane. Dropped. No. Atmane hit it long. 40-30. $40-30. Yeah, Alcaraz is playing later. We might get to the Alcaraz match a little late, though, so that's because of we're already watching these two matches. But yeah, watch Alcaraz after this. Hopefully, Sinner's match will finish before Alcaraz starts, so then we can go watch him. And then we've got Raducanu coming up later. As a backhand into the forehand of Atmane, forehand from Sinner. Again to the forehand of Atmane, a Sinner forehand on the line. Atmane gets it back, Sinner backhand. Into the forehand of Atmane, again the backhand of Sinner. Atmane on the stretch, goes in the net. Sinner 5-3. All right. 5-3. Atmane serving to stay in the set. As it'll forehand from Sinner into the volley of Atmane, but Atmane hit it long. Love 15. All right. Love 15. As Atmane serves again. All right, love 15 as that goes out by Atmane. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As the return goes in the net by Sinner. 15-30. As with a backhand from Sinner on the stretch. Goes wide. 30-0. $30-all. All right. As Atmane hits a forehand wide, and Sinner's got a set point, 30-40. All right, 30-40. As Sinner returns in the net. And it's back to deuce. All right, advantage Sinner. Eala serving first, by the way. Eala serving first. I'm going to go Eala in 3. Sinner looks to get the first set, but Atmane with a great serve, and we're back to deuce. All right, deuce. As Eala wins the first point, 15-love. Who you got, chat? Let me know who you got. Winning the Eala match. Good serve from Atmane. It's advantage. Advantage Atmane. Advantage Atmane. As the return goes out by Sinner and Atmane holds. 5-4, Sinner's going to serve for the set. 30-love, Eala. She serves a fault. Second serve. You got Eala in straights, okay. As we double from Eala, 30-15. Does Sinner get sick in every 2 days? Last year missed the Olympics, Paris due to virus. Also sick at Wimbledon against Medvedev. Yeah, last year Sinner got sick a lot. Yeah. I don't know if he's mentioned it, but he maybe was part of the reason was because he was going through a stressful time because of an investigation that was happening. You know, I don't know if that was a cause of why he was run down and getting ill. But yeah, Sinner was struggling a lot last year with that, for sure. 30-all. Pegula's playing out of her mind. Nice. All right, 30-all as Eala serves. Serving to the forehand of Sunners with a forehand now from Eala. Forehand from Sunners. Eala with the pass and Sun with the volley in the net. 40-30. Eala. 40-30. As Eala serves again. Into the backhand of Sun. Backhand of Eala to the forehand of Sun. As Eala forehand again to the forehand of Sun. Eala forehand again to the backhand of Sun. Into the backhand of Eala on the stretch. Sun gets the backhand return. And then Eala hits it long and it's deuce. Now, if you don't know Lulu Sun, she is well and truly a step up from any opponent that Eala's played recently. Probably, like I said, since the US Open. This is the toughest play she's played since the US Open. 12 months ago, this time 12 months ago, was 39 in the world. Currently 146, which is because she lost points at Wimbledon. And she made the quarterfinals of Wimbledon last year, which made her ranking so high. She's definitely not... Like, Sun is better than 146, for sure. She should be in the top 100. She should be... Her and Eala should probably be similar ranking, sort of that, between 50 and 80, right? So very, very tricky opponent for Eala. Now, they did play at Wimbledon in 2024 in the first round of qualies where Sun beat Eala and then went to make the quarterfinals. So very dangerous player and the toughest player Eala's played since Booksher at the US. Very capable opponent, very consistent, aggressive, good shot making, not afraid of the net. So Eala's it's going to be work because Eala's been playing players outside the top 200 like in the last couple of days. Players that are like 265 or 323. So to go from that to then play someone who 12 months ago, or not even 12 months ago, a couple of months ago was top 50, right? Before Wimbledon, Sun was top 50. Sun in the net, Eala advantage. So this is going to be it's going to be a much tougher matchup. And if she wins it, Eala, it's going to be a hell of a win. Sinner, by the way, is down love 30. As Atmane in the net with a slice. 15-30. Sinner trying to win the first set. Runa, by the way, is up a set and a break, which is not great because we can't watch Alcaraz if he wins, if Runa wins easily because Sinner's still playing. Anyways, 15-30. Sinner serves the backhand of Atmane. Return to the forehand of Sinner. Atmane into the forehand again of Sinner as Atmane hits a forehand again to the forehand of Sinner. And Sinner in the net. 15-40. All right, Eala back to deuce as she hits a fault second serve. Second serve. Breakback points for Atmane. As Eala serves again. Into the back of the Sun. Sun hits it long. And it's advantage Eala. Sinner saves 130-40. As we get a backhand from Sun into the forehand of Eala. Sun with a forehand. Again to the backhand of the forehand of Eala. Sun with the backhand cross court goes wide. Eala, first game, 1-love. In this semi-final. All right. Sinner 30-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Backhand from Atmane goes long. And we get the deuce. All right. All right, deuce. Sinner saves both of the break points. Atmane comes to the net. Sinner with a lob. Goes long. Advantage Atmane. Advantage Atmane to get back on serve. Advantage Atmane as Eala gets the love 15. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Sinner serves a forehand of Atmane. Return goes the backhand of Sinner. Atmane forehand again, the backhand of Sinner. As Atmane goes again with the forehand to the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner again with the backhand to the forehand of Atmane on the stretch. Atmane hits it long. We get to deuce. And it's love 30 for Eala to get the early break As a return from Eala goes the forehand of Sun. Eala forehand goes long. 15-30. Does anyone know if Sabalenka is out of Beijing? What's the story? Yeah, she's not playing. She had an injury, or she picked up some injury after the US Open, so she needed the extra time off. So that is why she didn't play. All right, 15-30. Chance for Eala to get this break. Also backhand to forehand rally from Sinner into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner with a backhand. Again, the slice of Atmane. Sinner forehand again. Atmane on the stretch. Gets it back. Sinner backhand to the line. Atmane's there with the backhand, but it goes long. Sinner's got a set point. Advantage Sinner. As Sun with a backhand slice. Eala slices it back into the forehand of Sun. Eala backhand to the forehand of Sun, and Sun hits it long. 15-40. Eala to get the break early in this set. All right, Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Eala breaks, by the way. 2-love. Good return. 2-love. Sinner with a forehand. Into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner backhand. Into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner hits a forehand down the line again. Goes long, and we get back to deuce. All right, Eala. 2-love. Sound's not working? What do you mean? Oh. That's weird. That is really weird. Why? What about now? Okay. Now it's working. Has it not been working the whole time? No, that's annoying. Anyways, Sinner with a forehand. Into the backhand of Atmane. Sinner with a forehand. Into the backhand of Atmane. Another forehand to backhand rally. Sinner again with a forehand to the backhand of Atmane. A Sinner forehand goes down the middle. Atmane hits it in the net. And Sinner gets another set point. Advantage Sinner. All right. Advantage Sinner. Sinner serves. An ace. All right. First set, Sinner, 6-4. A lot of errors from Sinner, but he was trying out some different strategies. So maybe that is why. But he gets it done in an hour. Rune, by the way, is dominating his match. And Eala's got 30-15. And she serves a fault, second serve. Yeah, Sinner, that was one of the ugliest sets Sinner's played. 8 winners and 15 errors. 10 forehand errors from Sinner. Some of those were on the drop shots, though. He did miss a couple of drop shot, forehand drop shot attempts. And Atmane, 6 winners and 15 errors from him. All right. 30-0. As Eala gets a 40-30. 40-30 Eala. Noskov is playing. Pegula's playing. Yep. So is Runa. As Eala puts in the net, we get back to deuce. Should Carlos withdraw? Any updates on him? I just tuned in. Any news? He's got his ankle strapped. It's not... He's definitely sore. We'll find out when he plays later how he looks. But, yeah. There's definitely problem. Like, Alcaraz has got a foot issue, for sure. Definitely a problem with his foot. So we'll watch him later to see if it makes any... if it affects his game, you know. As Eala hits a volley cross court, but it goes wide. Advantage, Sun, to get back on serve. All right. Advantage, Sun, to get back on serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Eala, Sun with the backhand. Into the backhand of Eala, a Sun backhand again. To the backhand of Eala. Eala in the net, we're back on serve. 2-1. Sun breaks back. Tournament posted the match on X, so I assume he's playing. Yeah. He is playing today. He would have withdrawn by now had he not been ready to play. All right. 2-1. Eala with the lead, but we're back on serve. All right, 15 love. That man serving first in the second. And Sinner hits it in the net. 30 love. Runa serving for the match at 5. Out. Oh, give me a break. Well, we're not watching Alcaraz on time, so apologies. We will get to Alcaraz eventually, but unfortunately, this is the problem with watching 3 tournaments in different venues. We're going to have a clash. But that's all right. We'll get to Alcaraz eventually. We just need Sinner to get through this match in straights. He's going to finish before Eala, I'm expecting. As that man holds. 1 love in the second. All right. Sun trying to level. Oh, cue all the people that are going to start coming in and being like, why are we watching Eala? Oh, please leave me alone. 15 love. As that goes out by Eala, it's 30 love. So the winner of Eala versus Sun will take on Ma in the final, who beat Gibson earlier today. She got through in a very close 3-setter. All right, 40 love Sun. Stop watching Eala then. Yeah, you're real brave in the Sinner stream saying stop watching Eala. Go to the Eala stream and tell that to them. You say that to the Eala fans, and I'm sure they'll be happy to be like, yeah, that's no worries. Real brave saying it in the Sinner stream, just hiding. The Eala fans are lovely. That's why we watch her. They show up and they're very friendly. So that's why we watch Eala. 2-0. Shout out to all the Eala fans out there. All right, 2-2. Sun returns and gets back on serve. Koshuk wins 1-1. Nice. By the way, to the guy who said stop watching Eala, you've been timed out 24 times. So that's interesting. 24. Sun hits a great return. It's love 15. Bruno about to get broken. Good. We need him to slow down. We need him to just relax. He's playing too fast. Pegula is also just ridiculously good right now. All right, 30 love, Sinner. Sun, love 15. Eala goes to the back of Sun. Eala forehand to the front of Sun. Sun in the net, 15-0. All right, Sinner, 40 love. Love Sinner. Love. Sinner holds 1-0 in the second. 30-15. Eala. $30-15. Atmane at 1-1, by the way, as he tries to stay in front, but Sinner with a lovely volley winner. Beautiful volley winner from Sinner. Love 15. So we are at 40-15. Eala serves again. As Eala double faults, 40-30. Sinner hits a great return again, love 30. Chance for Sinner to get the break in the second. As Eala backhand to the backhand of Sun. Eala backhand on the stretch. Sun with a forehand again to the front of Eala. As Sun forehand goes down the line, but long. 3-2. Eala stays in front. But she is in a fight. Love 30. Sinner comes to the net with a volley, but he doesn't need to. Love 40. That man hit it long. Love 40. Love 40. Sinner serves. Sorry, Atmane serves. Sinner with the break points. As Atmane backhand into the forehand of Sinner on the stretch. Atmane with the forehand again. The forehand of Sinner to the backhand of Atmane. Atmane hits a wide. Sinner breaks. 2-1 in the second. Aruna serving for the match again. Alcaraz coming on after him, so we'll keep an eye on that result. All right. Cool. All right, 3-2 Eala. Three, two. Sun serves. Fault. Second serve. The forehand of Eala. Some of the forehand to the forehand of Eala. Again, the forehand of Sun. Down the line to the back of Eala. Eala in the net. And it's 15-love. Bruno's going to play Brooksby. Should be entertaining. That could be fun. That's a fun one. Oh, pardon me. All right, return goes off the tape. And Sun hits it wide. All right. (15-0) as Eala returns into the forehand of Sun. Eala with the backhand goes just wide. 30-15. All right. As the return goes in by Eala, and then Sun hits a drop shot in the net. Ooh. 30-0. That was a poor shot. 30-0. All right. There's a backhand into the slice of Sun. Backhand out from Eala's a winner. All right. 30-40. 30-40. Eala get the break here in this set. 30-40. Love 30, by the way. Sinner trying to keep the break. Love 40. Definitely sloppy from Sinner today, but is trying different things, but also is playing someone who was very competitive against him last time they played. As Eala hits that out, and we get the deuce. Like, Atmane put on a good show against Sinner in Cincy. Maybe just ran out of gas when he got to that matchup, but definitely a Sinner is definitely Atmane has definitely been a problem as Sinner hits a backhand wide. We're back on serve. Atmane breaks. 2-2. All right, another break point for Eala. Advantage. Advantage Eala. As Sun gets broken. All right, 4-2. Eala with the break. 4-2. All right, 4-2. Eala hits that 4 into the net. Love 15. Also love 15 for Sinner. As Atmane with a forehand in the net. It's love 30. Eala with the backhand. His son goes down the line to the front of Eala, and Eala hits it wide. Love 30 as well. Love 30 on both courts. All right. Love 30 is with a backhand now to the front of Eala. Sliced. In comes Sun, but it's in the net. 15-30. Also love 40 for Sinner. To get that break again. As that goes wide by Atmane. And Sinner's got the break again. 3-2. We're setting the break. 3-2. All right. 3-2. Tomorrow's schedule for Beijing looks meh. Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. As Eala comes to the net, and that goes out by Sun. 30-0. Yeah, tomorrow's schedule in Beijing is not great. Again, it's just that 2-week Masters effect, right? If on the women's side of things, if it wasn't a 2-week Masters, we'd be getting a lot better second, third round matches than we get, right? That's just the way it is. The more players you add, the longer we have to wait until we get the big names playing each other that we want to see. Third round is when we start getting those like top 20 players play. If we're lucky. If we're lucky, But yeah, tomorrow's a bit meh. Sinner's not playing tomorrow if he wins, so Gauff Fernandez is pretty interesting, but that's about it. Kenan Paolini's kind of interesting, but again, it's not, Badosa, Mukov is probably the only top 20 clash tomorrow. Men's side of things, Zverev's playing. All right, breakback point for Sun, but she hits it in the net, and it's deuce. All right. But yeah, we've got Alcaraz. If he does win tonight and play tomorrow, we've got him playing tomorrow night. And also the winner of this match, if Eala does win and play tomorrow, she'll play, I think, during the afternoon. So we'll watch her as well. Eala down the line with the slice of Sun. Eala comes down with the slice backhand. Some of the pass is wide. Advantage Eala. Advantage Eala to take a 5-2 lead. Is Eala playing the Wuhan qualies? I don't think so. Not that I know of. All right, some with the slice into the back of Eala, some with the forehand into the front of Eala. Eala hits a winner, 5-2. Eala's playing well. Eala is playing very well. It's been a tough match. So yeah, I'm not sure if Eala's playing. I mean, next week, there is a tournament next week in China that she's not playing. Unless she is playing, I don't know. Maybe she's unseeded. There's a tournament in Su Zhao, but I'm not sure if she's playing. And then there's another tournament in China a couple weeks later. Love 40, Sinner. This is ridiculous. It's like, how is Sinner going from breaking to love 40? I mean, this is wild. But yeah, I'm not sure where Eala plays next. Eala scheduled for 4 weeks in a row? What do you mean? What's her schedule then? I can't see it. All right, Sinner down break points again, and he hits it in the net. We're back on serve 3-all. This is ugly. Ugliest match Sinner's played all year. By a long way. And that's even when he loses to guys, you know? He is playing shocking. And I get that he's trying different things, but he can't even afford to do this against like top 20 guys, you know? Let alone Alcaraz. Some with the back end of the net, love 15. Sun serves in the front of Eala. Return goes in the front of Sun. Sun hits a wide, love 30. Eala 2 points away from the first set. Love 30. Sun serves again. And Sun wins the point, 15-30. Sun serves a fault. Second serve. Serving at the back end of Eala. Sun with the forehand off the tape. As Eala hits a slice. Sun with a pass. Too good. 30-all. And Sun serves again. And Eala in the net. 40-30. Atmane holds, by the way. He's up 4-3 in the second. All right. Nice serving from Sun. Eala's going to serve at the set. 5-3. All right. Eala serving for the first set. All right. As the Eala forehand goes wide, and it's love 15. Five, 3. Eala, love 15. Eala's next tournament is next week in Suzhou. Okay. As Eala serves a fault, second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Sun. Eala with the slice. Into the forehand of Sun. Drop shot's good. And Eala gets it, but Sun with a slice down the line. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. Sinner serving, by the way. Love 15. Man, this is hopefully not a trend for Sinner, because he wasn't playing like this in the first set. In the first match. So hopefully he's just maybe just having a little bit of a bad day. We have 3 scoreboards on the screen now? No. We'll get to the Alcaraz later. Sun hits a backhand, but it goes wide off the tape. And it's 15-30. By the way, to the guy in chat that is in Sinner's match just continually talking about Alcaraz, like, we get it, you love him, but it's kind of annoying people. So please, like, you don't need to, like, continuously tell everybody, all the Sinner fans, about Alcaraz. I don't think anyone's enjoying, like, nobody is happy with that. Come to the Alcaraz match and talk about him when Alcaraz fans are there. Don't come to this. Don't be the fan. Don't be the guy who goes into the hostile territory and tries to poke people. Like, don't do that. It's annoying, you know. Come to the Alcaraz match later and celebrate with other people that like Alcaraz, instead of coming in and trying to fight Sinner fans. Like, I know it's the internet, but this isn't Twitter. Go do that on Twitter. That's some real Twitter energy. We don't do that here. We don't do the Twitter shit. Sinner fans didn't come in here to be annoyed by, being told about Alcaraz, all right? Let the Sinner fans enjoy their time, and then come watch Alcaraz later. Anyway, Sinner holds 4-4. As Sun puts it in the net, and Eala's got a break point. Set point. 40-30. Like, you're welcome to be here, but just don't let the Sinner fans enjoy this match, you know? Let them have their time. And we'll watch Alcaraz soon. You can enjoy that with them, you know? Celebrate with them. All right, 40-30. Eala take the first set. As the return goes in front of Eala. Forehand from Sun. And then Eala in the net. We get the deuce. All right, deuce. That man, by the way, 15-0. As it backhand now into the forehand of Sun. Backhand out from Eala. Again, the forehand of Sun is, we get a forehand from Eala. Sun gets it back. Eala forehand down the line. Sun hits the backhand long, and Eala gets another set point. Advantage. Advantage Eala. Also 15-30. Sinner looking for that break so we can serve this match and get out of here. All right, advantage Eala to take the first set. As Sun returns the forehand of Eala. Sun with the backhand into the backhand of Eala. Sun with the forehand again, the backhand of Eala. Into the backhand of Sun. Sun hits a winner down the line. All right, back to deuce. Back to deuce. Cam's point wasn't to not enjoy Carlos. It was to not be a fanboy that acts like only one good thing can exist at a time. Yeah. I'm more just saying, like, don't be one of those fans that come into, like, that ruin it for everybody. Like, ruin. Don't come to the streams where your guy's not playing and then tell everybody why their guy sucks. Like, those people are annoying. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Like, come and watch your guy, but don't come in and say, hey, by the way, my guy's great, your guy sucks, and I'm going to tell you why your guy sucks. Because we're not here to talk about why Sinner is not good, because that's a very silly statement to say. It doesn't even make sense to say why is Sinner not good, because he is good. He's the number 2 player in the world for a reason. So yeah, just don't do that, you know. And plus, we're going to watch Alcaraz like soon, so come watch him, you know. Anyway, set point again from Eala. And Sun hits it out of the return. Eala, first set, 6-3. You know what I mean? All right, 6-3 Eala, first set. First set in the bag, but it was a pretty tough set. Atmane holds, by the way, 5-4. Sinner's going to serve to stay in the second. All right. Eala takes the first, 6-3. Well, it's very, very competitive. Good job promoting peaceful behavior. Yeah, it's not fun for me either if everybody's arguing. Especially for no reason. All right. All right. Let's see if Sinner can hold. All right. All right. We are watching Carlos. We're just waiting for Sinner to finish his match. The schedule was not kind today. And I blame Holger Rune for being so good. Damn you, Rune, for being so good and winning easily today. Oh, man. If he didn't play so well today, we would have maybe been able to watch Alcaraz on time. All right. Hey, Cypher, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around. If Atmane wins the second set, that's interesting. Then we'll watch the third. All right, love 15. Eala with the first set, 6-3. Winner of this match will take on Ma. And the winner of Sinner Atmane will take on Marijan, who won, I think, earlier today or yesterday, late yesterday, I can't remember. 15-0, Sinner serving to stay in the set. All right. Nice forehand from Atmane. He came in with an easy smash. All right, as Eala hits the back end of the net, 30-15. All right, so that goes in it by Atmane. It's 30-15. 30-15. 30-15. As Sun hits it out, and it's 30-all. Sinner gets to 40-15 to level the second. Nice serve from Sun as Eala backhand to the backhand of Sun. Eala backhand on the stretch. Sun hits a slice into the front of Eala, who hits a winner. All right, 30-40. Nice hitting from Eala. 30-40. Sinner holds 5-all. And Sun serves a fault second serve. All right, nice break there from Eala. And she takes a 1-love lead in second. Stop a set and a break.
Congrats, Alex. First set. Thanks, Cam, for Alex cover.
No worries. Baby step.
Calm down when negative comments comes in face with hand over mouth.
Thank you for the 5. Yeah, people got to calm down with those negative comments. All right. Thank you for the 5. All right. Here we go. Eala with the set and a break. Trying to make it to a second W125 final and a third final of the year. All right, 30-love here, Atmane, as he tries to stay in front in the second. Drop shot, Atmane is no good. Sinner comes in, puts it away. 30-15. Sun hits it out in the return, 15-love. All right, Sinner with a slice. And it goes long, 40-15. All right, Atmane holds 6-5. Sinner's going to have to win the tiebreak to win this in straights. All right, 30-15 here, Eala to try and consolidate. As that goes for a double fault for Eala. 30-0. All right, 30-0. As she serves in the backhand of Sun. Eala backhand to the backhand of Sun as Eala with the backhand goes long. 30-40. By the way, the Alcaraz match is 1-all. We'll get to that after this Sinner match. Or Eala, depends on who finishes first. And we have a fault from Eala. Second serve. 30-40. Breakback point for Sun. And we're serving the forehand of Sun. Backing it from Eala. Goes in. And we get the deuce. Yeah, great backhand winner. All right, Sinner serving to take us to a tiebreak in the second. All right, serve again. Into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner with the backhand. Atmane with the forehand on the stretch. Sinner comes to the net, and Atmane hits a passing shot. Love 15. So advantage Sun to get back on serve. Love 15. Sinner in trouble. As Eala serves, she's down break point. As Eala serves a fault. Second serve. Bergs breaks Alcaraz. What? Don't worry about it. Anyways, return goes wide by Sun. It's deuce. Sinner's gonna lose the set. Oh, this is a mess. What a mess. I knew I should have stayed in bed. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. What a day. I knew I should have gone to the grand final party that I wasn't invited to. Love 30. Sinner in trouble. Serving to the backhand of Atmane. Atmane hits it out. 15-30. As Sun backhand to the backhand of Eala. Sun with the backhand to the forehand of Eala. Sun backhand again. Goes long. Advantage Eala. Advantage Eala. To go to 2-love. Sinner's still in trouble though. As he comes to the net and puts it away, it's 30-all. You know what's going to happen? Eala and Sinner are both going to finish at the same time now. And then we watch Alcaraz after the first set. That's what's going to happen. All right, 30-all. As Sinner serves again. Eala holds, by the way, 2-love in the second. There's a backer from Atmane into the forehand of Sinner. And Sinner hit it wide. Atmane's got a set point. $30-40. Set point to take the second set and send Sinner into a third. Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Atmane. He shanks it long and it's deuce. All right, Sun 15-love. All right, deuce. Sinner saves the set point. As Sun hits a lovely forehand winner, 30-love. Sinner with a forehand. Atmane with a lob. Goes in the net. And it's advantage Sinner to take the game and get us to a tiebreak. All right, Sinner serves. All right, forehand from Sinner into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner with the forehand cross court goes long. We're back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, 30-all. Yellow won a double break. Cam should not watch anyone and become a yellow talk. Male Cat, why are you on my back? I've already got enough people on my back. I don't need a member to be on my back too. Can you just relax? There's 1,000 people watching Eala. People want me to watch Eala, so I'm going to watch her. Cry less. It's annoying. I get it from like random people I ignore, but from you, you're a member. You're here a lot. Come on. Advantage Atman. Just because I didn't watch Runa doesn't mean you have to be all... I can't watch Alcaraz either because we're watching 7 matches at once. I should have just gone to bed. All right, advantage Atman. Why is Sinner losing? It was supposed to be easy. Just banter? Yeah, but it's just annoying. There's banter and then there's just people being annoying. Anyways, Sinner with a forehand in the net. We're going 3. Why? I don't know. This is the worst Sinner I've seen since like 2023. Like, I haven't seen Sinner play this bad since 2023. Worst match he's played for a long, long time. If Sinner loses, that means we don't watch Beijing. So that's, I mean, yay. I guess. Anyways, Eala's got the break 2-1 in the second. Sinner's going 3. Alcaraz is playing somewhere. All right. All right. Sinner, 7 winners, 9 errors. Atman played pretty well. He served 6 aces, 13 winners, 10 errors. Atman played better than the first set, so that's credit to him, but still. This is definitely the worst I've seen Sinner play for a long time. Please don't post misinformation about Alcaraz. Yeah, Alcaraz just broke back. Anyone who says Alcaraz retired is lying. By the way, we're also missing out on Osaka, who's playing right now, and that pisses me off too. So, it's all just the schedule. Blame the schedule. I don't make the schedule, otherwise I make it easy.
Sinner and Carlos like to sink their ebbs and flows.
Sometimes. Thank you for the donation. If I made the schedule, it would be a lot... we wouldn't have a clash like this. We'd never do double headers. But I don't get to control the schedule, unfortunately. I'm a slave to the schedule. And I have no say in it. They don't call me and ask me, so... All right, Eala's got the break and the set. 2-1 in the second, but she loses the first point, love 15. All right, love 15. When did I start following tennis? Can't remember. Long time ago. 2005. 2004. Is Cam choosing to broadcast Sinner over Alcaraz? No. It just so happens that Sinner started first. Like, if Alcaraz had started 3 hours ago, we would have watched him. And we wouldn't be watching Sinner right now. We'd have to wait for Alcaraz to finish. Like, it's just the schedule. It's the schedule. I can't fix it. It's the schedule. It's the schedule. It's the schedule. By the way, Alcaraz is winning, so stop crying. He's up 3-2. Or he's about to be up 3-2. He's about to be up 3-2. All right. Love 15. Sinner trying to break first game of this match because he wants to go watch Alcaraz as well. Of this third set. 30-15 Eala. All right, serve again. Sinner love 30 as Eala hits a slice in the net. And it's 30-all. Why don't you show them both and not Eala? Because we started watching Eala first before any of the men started. So by the way, why are you saying this? We've got more people watching Eala than Sinner. So why are we choosing... There's more people that want to watch Eala than Sinner right now. Are you serious? You're asking me why we're watching Eala when there's more people watching her and interested in her right now than Jannik Sinner. And he's losing. Anyways, love 40. Sinner's winning now. And Eala's in trouble. 30-40. Oh, man. Anyways, love 40. Sinner to get the break. First game of the third. And he does. Atmane hits it out. Shocking game by Atmane. One love Sinner. Third set. We should just stop watching ATP altogether. That's what we should do. No, nothing more. We're only watching challenges from now on. If it's a 250 or a Grand Slam, sorry, no more. We're not watching that anymore. We're only watching challenges from now on. All right. That's it. Nothing above a 250, except for qualifying, maybe. All right. Anyway, 30-40. Eala's in trouble. Slice goes in the front of Eala. Back in from Sun into the back of Eala. Drop shot in the net by Eala. We're back on serve. 2-2. 2-all. Yeah, ITFs and challenges. That's it. And UTRs or whatever. All right. Please don't forget to mention Osaka. They're warming up now. Appreciate that. Yeah. Also, the other match that I wanted to watch today, we can't watch either. Because, again, I can't watch 4 matches at once. I can barely watch 2 at once. And also talk to the chat, which is also part of my job. Anyway, Sinner, 15 love. It would be nice if Sinner just ran away with the third. And we'll catch up with Alcaraz later. How do I feel about Lions winning today? Yeah, I bet on them, so I'm very happy about that. I'm glad they won. They made me money. So, yay. Let's go. Anyways, 15 love. Sinner with the break in the third. Thanks for watching, Alex. No worries. Thank you for the thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the... There we... See, chat? That's why. You wonder why we watch Eala? There you go. Because the Eala fans are wholesome and valuable members of this community. And they appreciate that we cover her. So, thank you for the wholesome messages to the Eala fans. I appreciate that. Thank you. 30-15. Sun serves again. In the forehand of Eala. Sun with the forehand to the back of Eala. Into the forehand of Sun. As Eala forehand again to the forehand of Sun. But Eala hits it wide and it's 40-15. 40 love by Sinner. All right, 40-15. As Eala slice into the front of Sun, and Sun puts it away. 3-2 Sun in the second. By the way, Alcaraz up 4-2 with a break now, so I mean, let's just relax. 40 love Sinner. By the time Alcaraz is going to finish before these matches are done. 40 love as Sinner hits it in the net. 40-15. 40-15, Sinner to go 2-love in the third. Ah, 40-15. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Noskova wins, nice. Is it a forehand backhand rally? Sinner with a forehand of the stretch. Backhand from Atmane down the line. Sinner with a slice to the net. Oh, Sinner fell down. I think he's okay, but he just kind of like stretched a little too far. He's okay though. 40-30. Also, Osaka's playing as well. God, L's schedule. Today's schedule sucks. I gotta be like, how stupid is today's schedule? So dumb. What a dumb schedule today. 40-30. Bad schedule. I don't know why Sun and Eala didn't play first. That was confusing. I thought they would have played first out of the two semifinals, but they didn't. They put Ma on first against Gibson, which I don't know why. Because I thought they had less time to be fresh. And then putting Alcaraz and Sinner on at the same time is just a massive L. Like, that's so dumb. Like, I get it, like, both Sinner and Alcaraz, they want to put them on at night, but so bad. Like, at least stagger them. Like, put a women's match on before Alcaraz, and then that way Sinner's match cannot get in. Like, why are we putting them on at the same time? It's crazy. I know it's in two different tournaments, but come on. Sinner holds 2-love. Like, putting Alcaraz and Sinner on the same time is just so bad. Such a silly schedule. Anyways, love 40. Sun to get to 4-2 in the second. Okay, love 40. Eala in trouble. Sun hits a slice in the net and it's 15-40. $15.40. As Eala serves a fault, second serve. Alcaraz at 5-2, by the way. Also, Sinner 2-love in the third. 15-30. So 15-40, double fault Eala, all right. 4-2. Sun breaks in the second. 4-2. From a viewer perspective, it's silly to put Alcaraz and Sinner on at the same time. I agree. You should watch Carlos. I should do a lot of things. I should go to bed earlier. I should exercise more. I should eat healthier. I should probably get a real job. Hey, Mia. But we can't do everything. I should probably smile more. 15-30. Backhand Sinner to the forward of Atmane. Atmane in the net, 15-40. Sinner. Just a second set hiccup. And now he's trying to get out of this match. 15-40. Let's take the double break in the third. All right, 30-40, Sinner. Still has another break point for a double break. right. Return from Sinner goes down the line. The backhand of Atmane. Forehand from Sinner. Into the forehand of Atmane. Sinner with the backhand on the stretch. Atmane. Forehand to the slice of Sinner. Lob goes up. Atmane puts away the smash. We hit the deuce. Also, love 30 as that goes in the net by Sun. Love 40. Eala to break back. Alcaraz serving the first set, by the way. He is going to finish his match before these two matches finishes. What's worse, Cam? The schedule today or people complaining about Eala? People complaining is way worse than the schedule. I can deal with the schedule. It's just the people complaining. That's the hard part. That's just not fun for anybody. Like, it's not just complaining about Eala. It's people complain about not watching a lot of other players. Like, oh, why didn't we watch, blah, 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 blah. I can't watch everything. I'm one man. I don't know what you want from me. I try my best, and I wish I could watch everything, but also I can't watch everything. We didn't watch Andreeva either, but no, sorry. Raducanu, we didn't watch her either. We can't watch her side. Like, the complaining is the worst part, for sure. The schedule I can deal with. All right, Sinner. To get the double break as Eala breaks back. We can vote for matches we watch. No, I'm picking the matches we watch. We're not. I used to put it to a vote, and people would get shitty, so I'm not doing it. I'm picking it, and that's that. Backhand now down the line of the backhand of Atmane. Sinner with a forehand of the backhand of Atmane. A little forehand from Sinner into the backhand of Atmane. Atmane in there. 3 love. We used to put it to a vote, and then when we'd watch matches, people would come in and complain about not watching the matches they voted for. So it didn't work. So I'm like, well, that's not going to happen anymore because it doesn't work. All right. By the way, all the people that are complaining about Eala are in the Sinner stream. Go to the Eala match stream and say that in that stream, because if you read the comments from the Eala fans in the Eala match, they are very grateful that we're watching Eala, and there's a lot of them. So the people that are like, oh, can we miss her next time? Why do we watch her all the time? Blah, blah, blah. You're in the wrong stream. You got to go to the Eala match, and then you might actually realize, oh, a lot of people are over there. A lot of people want to watch her. A lot of people are happy and having a good time watching Eala. And there's good vibes over there. Go over there and check it out. Instead of in the Sinner match being like, why are we watching this other player? Because you're in the wrong stream. You got to go to the Eala match so you actually understand why we watch her so much. And again, more people are watching Eala than Sinner, which is insane to me. But it is what it is. Eala fans show up. They're here. Hello, Mia. Love 15. Thanks for covering. Enjoy the commentary. No worries. You're welcome. My pleasure. It's my pleasure. Love 15. We will get to Alcaraz if he doesn't win before Sinner finishes his match. Here we are. Atman's getting medical. What's he having? He's drinking some potions. All right, 15-all. It's obvious because Sinner's Eala's a better player than Sinner. Yeah. Sure. If that's what you think, man, great. I disagree, but okay. All right, Sun hits that one wide on the drop shot. It's 30-15. $30-15. All right, Sinner up 3 love. Yalla complainers are not welcome in her streams. That's why they're not there, because they know that if they do come in and say this when the Yalla fans are right there, they're not going to get a nice reception. So they're saying it. Again, if you don't like Yalla, go tell that to her fans and don't say it in the Sinner stream when no one... Like, the Yalla fans aren't in the Sinner stream. Go to the Yalla stream and be like, I don't like her, and deal with them directly. Don't be scared. If you don't like watching Yalla, ask the people in the Yalla stream why they watch her. Talk to each other. Convince each other not to watch other play. I don't know. I don't know what you could... Figure it out amongst yourselves. Anyways, 40-30 Yalla, you go to 4-4. Here, look, I'll put a link in the chat so you can go over to the Yalla stream if you want. Just ask them why. 40-30. Anyways, 30 love. Alcaraz, by the way, in the meantime, got broken, so that's fun. 40-30. Sun returns to front of Yalla. Sun with the backhand. Either the back of Yalla or Sun with the forehand again. The back of Yalla, but Sun hit it out. 4-4. Yalla levels. Now, I want to watch Osaka as well, but again, I don't have enough TV screens, and I also don't have enough energy to deal with 4 matches at once. And that goes out by Sinner, 30-15. Ah, 30-15. All right. 30-15. Sinner serves again. $30-15. And Sinner serves the forehand of Atmane. Return the back into Sinner. And Sinner hits it out. 30-all. Yeah, the Yalla's match might finish first, and then we will watch Alcaraz. And, yeah. As that goes out by Sun, and it's love 30. Love 30. By the way, Stephanie, I didn't pick Eala over Alcaraz. Eala's match started before Alcaraz's match was even supposed to start. It wasn't, I'm going to pick this one. That's not how it works. Eala's match was before Sinner's match. It was Eala and Swiatek, and then, it was Sinner and Eala were supposed to start at the same time. And then we were supposed to watch Alcaraz. That was the schedule. But Runa's match went like this. Sinner's match is taking way longer than I expected. And here we are. It is what it is. I don't control the schedule. And I wish I did. How are people struggling to understand? I don't understand. I don't know why. I didn't go, hey, Alcaraz is playing and so is Eala. I'm going to go with Eala. That's not what I did. That's not how it worked. As Eala gets to love 40. Eala's match started before Alcaraz. Sinner's match was already going. And unfortunately, I don't have 3 scoreboards. So that's why we're in this situation. Not that anybody cares. Except for the people that want to watch Alcaraz and they don't get to watch it. But we'll get to them eventually. And the Osaka fans, I'm so sorry. Because she's like not even being mentioned. Except that she breaks 3-1. Anyways, 15-40. Eala to get the break. And the serve for the match gets the final. Can you make scoreboards for 4 scoreboards next time? No. This is why I hate doing double headers. I just want to watch one match at a time. And maybe we will from now on. Just be like, I'm just going to pick one match. I'm not going to watch anything else. Because it's just getting like, it just gets silly. People just get silly. 15-40. As Eala hits it backhand wide, it's 30-40. Because it's not fun. It's just not fun. When people are like just arguing. 30-40. As the return goes to the forehand of Sun. Backhand it from Eala. Sun with the backhand. Eala goes down the line in the net and we get the deuce. Sinner to go to 4-love. And he gets nothing. Deuce. Yeah, Deb's not here. That's why people are going nuts. Sinner, by the way, Alcaraz won the first set 6-4. Yay. Yay. As Sun hits a winner. Advantage Sun. To get the 5-4. And Sinner go to 4-love. I hope Eala takes this so she can rest for tomorrow's final. Yeah. I'm not sure when the final is tomorrow. Not sure if it's come out yet. Good serving from Sun. She goes to 5-4, sorry. Oh, wait. The schedule's come out. Okay, so the final's on at 1 p.m. Good. So tomorrow, Alcaraz wins. We'll watch Eala's final, and then like 7 hours later, we'll watch Alcaraz. I'm glad tomorrow's a boring day because we're only going to watch Eala and Alcaraz if she wins and he wins. So, yay! Tomorrow's a good schedule. Let's go. Let's go. Cam loves Sinner and Eala more than Carlos. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I actually love basketball more than tennis. So when NBA starts, forget this. I'm not showing up. We're not doing any of this shit. We're watching NBA. You must be new here. 4-love Sinner. All right. Love 15. Sinner looking for that bagel so he can watch Alcaraz. Yay. We love that for you, Sinner. Lakers in 5. Exactly. We love you covering everything. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Don't watch if you don't like. Good job, Cam. Hey, thank you. Look, we can only do our best. I love 30. Love 30. Sky aren't showing Carlos's match. Tennis is only on one channel and Ryder Cup on the other. They're showing Sinner's match. But how's that my fault? As that goes out by Sinner and it's 15:30. Like, how is that my fault? Also, I have tennis TV, so I can watch both. So, but again, how is Sky Sports not showing Alcaraz my fault? And what can I do about that? I can't do anything. So how is that my fault? Love 40. Sinner to go to 5-love. And that sucks for you. It does suck for you. That sucks. You call them and tell them. You tell them, where's Alcaraz? This is bullshit. Love 40. Great volleys there from both ladies, but Sun puts it away. Love 30, Sun. Atman, by the way, just trying not to get bageled at this point. By the way, when Sinner's match is over, Atman's starting to cramp. That's why he took the magic potion, because he's cramping. That makes so much sense. Atman can't move. Atman's legs are stuffed. Yeah, he is cramping bad. He can't move. He can barely stand there to serve. Atman serves a fault. Second serve. As a return goes in from Sinner to the front of Atman. Atman hits a winner, but no, Sinner hit it wide. Atman's just trying to hang on. He's trying to stay up on his feet. 15:30. Atman's just trying to stand up. Osaka's dominating, by the way. 15:30 for Eala. She's in trouble. Sun might be able to steal this set. All right, Sinner backhand into the forehand of Atmane. Atmane hits it out. And Sinner, 5-love, he's going to serve the match. Atmane's legs have completely gone. All right. Sinner will serve for the match as that goes to the net by Eala. 15-40. Sun to get the break and the set in the second. All right, 15-40. 2 set points for Lulu Sun. To take us to a third. But yeah, Atmane's legs have shot. All right, first serve is a fault from Eala. Second serve. Yeah, Atmane's. Yeah, he is breaking down physically. Sun returns into the backhand of Eala. Sun backhand down the middle. Eala with the forehand into the backhand of Sun as Eala backhand to the forehand of Sun. Into the forehand of Eala. Sun with the forehand on the attack is a winner. We're going 3. Eala drops the second. And Sun's going to serve first and the third as well. We are going 3. I'll tell you what, the people in the crowd in Jingshan is getting a treat because they've had 3 matches now. I think the first match was a close straight sets, but the second match and the third, the women's semifinals have been epic for them. So good for good tennis for them. Why aren't you watching Alcaraz's match? Oh, is he playing? Oh, is he playing? He's not playing. Is he playing? I don't think he's playing. He's playing later. 5-love Sinner. He's serving for the match. As he serves a fault. I mean, 4 aces would be ideal. But I tell you, this has probably been the worst I've seen Sinner play in a long time. Like it was a shocking match from Sinner's standard. As Atmane hits it out on the return. 15-love. Alcaraz up a set and a break. Cool. All right, 15-love Sinner. As we default from Sinner, second serve. Oh, as that goes out by Atmane, and it's 30-love. Love as Sinner serves the fault, second serve. Now Sun serving first in the third against Eala. It's been a bit of a marathon too. 30-love Sinner as Atmane returns. Into the backhand of Sinner. Atmane with the forehand. And Sinner can't get that one. Atmane too strong. 30-15. Yeah, Atmane's cramping. He's not injured. He's just cramping. All right. Sinner serves again. All right. As Atmane on the net on the return, 40-15. Match points for Sinner to take his win, but this was not easy. And again, I get Sinner's trying to try different things, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he really learnt much out of this. As we had a 4 now from Sinner, that's going to be too good. Sinner wins 6-love third set. And if Atmane wasn't cramping in that final set, it probably would have been more competitive, but I don't know. I think there's a lot to review if you're Sinner's camp. And I get he's trying new things, but if it doesn't work, then like, I don't know. Look, he wins. It doesn't matter. He wins. As long as he wins, it doesn't matter. Try new things and win and like play bad but win, that's fine. But I'm scared if he plays someone better, if he hasn't got, I mean, that shouldn't give him any confidence. I mean, the confidence is, there's no way that Sinner's confident after that match going, oh yeah, I feel really good about myself. That's no way. There's no shot that he feels good about after that win. It didn't feel like a win. You know what I mean? Anyway, Sinner wins. But yeah, like I said, probably the worst version of Sinner I've seen for a long time. That was not a pretty match. All right, well, Alcaraz is dominating, so we're going to watch like 2 games of him. Again, schedule really kind of messed us up today, but we got to see Sinner. Look, if we had to pick Sinner or Alcaraz to watch, watching Sinner seems a lot more interesting than watching what Alcaraz is doing, because Alcaraz is just winning now, so it's like, okay. We're not missing much with Alcaraz. He's winning. Yay! Again, he just keeps winning. But jump on over. Eala's got a 3-setter, so obviously that match is a banger too. If you're leaving, we'll watch Sinner in a couple of days' time. Hopefully he plays better against Marozsan. That could be an interesting one. Be a very interesting matchup. But Sinner wins, and he is into the 3rd round.